Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer, thanks to Eduardo Spagnolo for this one. Amy plays Grip of Phyresis, targeting Nick's Skullclamp. What happens? Alright, so when a spell resolves, we perform all of its instructions in the order that they're written down. So that means that Amy would first gain control of Skullclamp, then create a token, then attach Skullclamp to that token. After Grip of Phyresis finishes resolving, the game is going to perform state-based actions, and it's going to see that there's a creature in play with 0 or less toughness that needs to go to its owner's graveyard. Because the token got put into Amy's graveyard, and because this happened after she gained control of Skullclamp, that means Amy will draw 2 cards. Nick probably isn't super excited about that, so let's take a look at a couple of things that he could maybe try to do to stop it. First of all, let's think about what would happen if he played Crafty Cutpurse in response to Grip of Phyresis. With Crafty Cutpurse out, then the token is going to be entering the battlefield under Nick's control rather than Amy's. Unfortunately, it's perfectly legal for Amy to attach an equipment that she controls to a creature that Nick controls. Obviously, it's not possible to use the equip ability to do that, but she can do it through other ways, including this one. Also, unfortunately for Nick, the wording on Skullclamp is such that the person who controls Skullclamp is the one that gets to draw the cards, not the person who controls the creature. So, even with Crafty Cutpurse, Nick would still be looking at Amy drawing 2 cards. A better choice would be something like Hallowed Moonlight. With Hallowed Moonlight, the token doesn't get created and go to the battlefield. Rather, it gets created and goes to the exile zone, which makes it impossible for Skullclamp to be attached to it. Accordingly, the Skullclamp will stay being attached to whatever creature Nick has it on currently, and that means that Amy will not get to draw 2 cards in this instance. Of course, Amy still does control Skullclamp, which means that if she manages to kill the creature that the Skullclamp is attached to, then that means that she would still get to draw 2 cards, just like we talked about in the previous scenario. Alternatively, Amy would be able to pay 1 mana to attach the Skullclamp to any of her creatures, because since she controls it, she can activate its equip ability now. And that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.